first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This will make it into the end zone, and this will go as a
good luck, buddy.
And they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And out will come of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but, boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Go up the middle with them.
Forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Green. That's caught by Montgomery. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Where's the fucking blocking?
Here on the opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
He's brought down at the 30.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 11 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw is Green. Off the bootleg. He'll get it complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Nice.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the coach right, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise.
Nice.
One of the better backs in the league had to come into
Just
this
that
game
interception.
with an idea. Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw here on first.
Oh, they're looking at his feet.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
6-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup.
Oh.
2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get
crap, dude.
sometimes, stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
No, he dropped it.
You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
It's caught right side by Daniels. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here.
Oh, man.
Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Nice.
A loss results there.
And here's Green from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Golly, that guy had all day. The fuck?
Now a shotgun handoff.
He had all day, and then he threw it for 40 yards.
Couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders specifically.
3rd and long.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you to get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarters with no score.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
All right, 3rd and long again.
In the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage.
There you go.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Green under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Vikings nothing.
So still no touchdowns.
That was a weird tackle.
We do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not great
shit.
position as well.
No. Oh, I thought they were going to grab that.
Give this time to the tailback. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
No, you boob.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Oh.
Out of the gun, they'll look to
You get it?
and
Shit.
and he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. Points result. We'll call this play significant.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Another carry for the run.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Nice.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. A good pickup there, 22.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that
No, come on.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
A gain of 2.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down now, it's Russell. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Oh, I threw it too soon.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Green. Pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on, I was right there.
Green escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The forward number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half.
No!
Our score.
Guy, oh my God. I can't get to the QB, and he has so much time that he just throws a deep ball.
Of the regular season. Let's take it at around the 40. Return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air coast, touchdown, Vikings. Williams, 49 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Green. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Green, going to throw again. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And this will go as a game. 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
It's a 39-yard play on the return, and the Vikings will take
an interception.
1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing.
Oh, shit, no.
At least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Ball down in the air, and now it's intercepted. Down at the 19. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
At the line, prepping for their next drive. Offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example.
Yeah.
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Green now on 1st and 10. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
Oh, got the interception. Nice.
From the gun, Green. That's into the hands of Edwards. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out.
Oh, come on, dude.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Bears 6.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit
What the
smaller,
fuck,
very
man?
manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here,
Their defense is too good.
Seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the score.
Cardinals.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that shot before the clock runs out.
So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
No! Shit.
Their position, they've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So here are the Vikings to take over. Last week, they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. On first down, Russell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right
get him.
ball carrier.
A yard in the right direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one. This is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert. You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. So let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's airing it out, and this is caught inside the 5. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd.
No, he fumbled it.
It doesn't look like this defense
Serious?
elixir at halftime. This offense in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Booth review. Come on, give me the ball back.
Try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around.
Oh, he was down.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard.
There were 4 guys on him. That's crazy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Russell, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding, keeping the fight
What?
where they wanted to, whether it's in
Oh, the clock was running. Are you kidding me?
jab, jab, jab.
That sucks.
The haymaker to put that
So
drive away.
The guy had fumbled it, and they overturned it and gave me the ball back. But what I didn't realize was that the clock was running once they gave me the ball.
Now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Damn.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter.
They had a friggin' timeout, too.
What they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Didn't realize the clock was rolling.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, These are the sequence of plays we want to run.
What?
These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Right, yeah,
It
just wasn't, I just thought the clock had stopped. I mean, it stopped on the turnover, but then they overturned that, so.
Second down, Montgomery. And he powers his way up past the 30.
I was driving, too. Ugh. Could have at least been a field goal there.
And it's third down.
Now Green from the gun on third down. And he fires one. It's intercepted.
Hopefully I don't lose by 3. That too.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench,
Is that a good thing?
if you're a backup, start loosening up.
I think
you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Held them to field goals so far.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
No!
Chicago offense
Oh my God!
and fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
Marlon Davidson got another sack.
The guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. And for the defense, their third sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together.
Oh, get him.
Game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing.
I think he just got a half sack.
The right time, back on the ground.
On second down. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Yeah.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense in need of conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Green. From left side, taken in by Komet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It's second down.
And plays like that really hurt play call.
What the hell?
Really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure.
I had a play action. I rolled out, and I couldn't see any of the icons to like who to throw through. All the friggin' icons were gone.
Down the middle of the field, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating.
Freaked me out. I was about to just run.
They've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Gosh, it's so good having a good tight end.
They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think? And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Right?
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here.
I mean, I guess they put blockers in there, you know?
It feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to
I agree.
You know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still when you just get that.
No, don't roll.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, crap. I just gave up a touchdown.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. The passing game continues
That coverage, oh my gosh. What the hell is that guy doing?
Charles, they're going back to that well.
Let him go right by him.
You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He hits his target, the tight end Adams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
My kick return guys aren't that bad this year. Last year it was terrible. Like I'd always run into the guys. Oh my god, he got crushed.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. He'll find Williams on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Oh!
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Certainly appeared to take away his
Hey, come on, guy, you got to get open.
Tried to look elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He threw it over his effing head.
Get rid of it. They've been moving the ball well off.
Drew an interception.
Last play, pass completion now.
My QB inaccurately threw it over the tight end's head.
Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll drop the throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Off the play fake. Green. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaiah Simmons picking up. And they will finally get the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I wish I could get that many picks.
That deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock.
Well, he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 8 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about
what? Ah, big ass hole. And as soon as I get to the hole, the guy comes off the block and gets me.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 26.
No, come on.
Their own 27-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but there's something positive out of this one. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Green. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
No, I threw another pick. Fuck.
Decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Green now, throwing on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get it out to midfield. Midfield at the 50.
Brings up second and
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And there's a throw that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now this one complete on the
No.
and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Bears.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a one-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Green, off play action. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Loss of 6 yards.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Oh, whew. Good grief.
And he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears
Oh, they're going for it on fourth down.
this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
4th and 6 over here.
To throw is Green. Throwing on 4th down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Oh, whew.
Allen Robinson.
Stopped him.
His 6th touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
All right.
And here's Green, operating from the gun. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So trying to throw it in.
No.
Brought him down.
Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So still lots of work left to do.
There we go.
Here comes the onside
Get some
kick.
yards.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when
Oh, that guy was wide open out there. Damn.
of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal
Shit, Brad, shit.
number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell.
Oh, my God.
One tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. The open man is Smith. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Haven't been able to get any pressure on this
The
QB.
Vikings pick up the first. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's
Here we go.
it almost feels routine.
After I say that, I get a sack.
When you talk about a 300-yard passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down.
Oh, fucking me. I roughed the QB. Oh,
So much for being conservative and running that football.
damn. Should have broke his fucking legs.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings find a way to stretch.
Damn, it was like...
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
Well, there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We
Get
hear
it.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but guess who's smiling?
I just picked him off.
Inside is thinking 24
Jamal Adams.
because we're gonna be
Boss man.
Oh, without
Too slow, though. Couldn't get it back.
but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at the
Give me that pass interference, you jerk.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
Pass interference in the end zone.
The waning moments of this one. They set up the screen to Hill. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Second down pass play. Got
Give me it.
yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Back to throw. Green. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this field. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. That many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0.
Oh, freaking missed the tackle.
On the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh, you a-hole. Oh, it's on. Thought it was on me. It's on the offense. It's a false start. Oh, boy. Trying to get pressure. Oh, man. Adams hit this guy and he's hurt. Yeah, get him. Yeah, another interception. What are you doing? Why are you running that way? Uh-oh. Don't be hurt. Get up. Been seeing a lot of dislocated shoulders. Okay, here we go. This is the play. Close. Get off me! Get off me! Touch! Oh, I thought I had a touchdown! He's out on the one.